Hey everybody, Troy and Melanie from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. I'm not sure if this is from a YouTube viewer or a company, so I'm going to open this one. Package from Amazon arrived today. Let's see what we got here. Oh, good fire starting material. Ah, yes. This is a very nice LED desk lamp that we're going to be trying out here in the off-grid tiny house on wheels. BYB LED, looks like is a brand name. Touch control panel, 4 colored. Oh, cool. 4 colors of light. I'm gonna have to see what that means if we can change the colors. 6 brightness levels, diffusion panel, doesn't flicker, no ultraviolet, 50,000 hours life. Well, we might as well have a look at it, huh? We'll be trying this out tonight, probably in the homestead, in a tiny house. I think I won't go too in depth out here right now because we are outdoors, but let me see, have a look at this. There's the main panel. Melanie, could you pull that plastic off, please? All the way. Is it stuck? No, just the plastic. Take the plastic and... Oh, it's stuck. Alright, can you pull the plastic or is it not sliding? Is it stuck again? There we go. And I'm hoping that the output of this will be 12 volts. If it is, we are lucky because there is a AC adapter. The output is 12 volts. We can use this directly. I like it. Awesome. So I can plug this in directly to my 12 volt supply. It does have an AC adapter that plugs in and a tool for adjusting it, which is nice. Oh, there's 3 tools. It's got all the adjustment tools you can need. And there's something here in this little package. What do we got? Oh, the clamp. Look at all the nice package they give you for that. Isn't that nice? That's it clamps on the desk. So we'll be trying that out tonight. And in the coming days and weeks here in the off-grid tiny house on wheels, I like anything that's 12 volts for off-grid living. Anything that's 12 volts is good. Really nice, because we pretty much use almost all 12 volts. And there's a cleaning cloth. Look at that. That's rare for a... This is a really high-end package here. Well, we'll take that inside and we'll set it up tonight. It's a really nice looking lamp. Of course, you never can get it back in the box originally how it came. But we'll take that inside. We'll deal with that later on. Well, thank you guys. We'll be checking this out and tell everybody what we think. Talk to y'all later. Hey everybody. Well, my computer's rebooting. I'm out here in the office and I'm trying out my new desk lamp that I got the other day. This is really amazing. Alright, right now I've got it clamped onto the desk and plugged into AC power. I want to check and make sure that it doesn't have a regulator in the power pack. So I'm not going to plug it in a direct DC until I know if that's safe or not. But check this out. This is so cool. Okay, here's the on-off switch. Alright, that's simple. Now, the switch glows nice blue all the time. That's really neat, so you can always see it. But there's your on-off. And then here's a really cool thing. Check this out. This thing has 4 color settings. This is so cool. Watch this. You got, let me see, let me get to there's really warm white, almost an orangey color. There's a warm light, which I'm familiar with, like a light bulb color, you can see here. And then there's a cold white light. And then there's a really cold LED white light. Alright, so let's go back to the really warm. You can see the orangey color and everything. That's a really, really warm white light. Alright, and then we got the nice neutral warm light, which I'm familiar with, almost like a light bulb, normal household light bulb light. And then there's your cold white, which is a medium range LED, which is still nice and comfortable to use. And then there's your really white, cold white light, which is like your typical average LEDs today, but very bright. It's a much brighter white. But here's the coolest thing. Let me go back to the setting I like, which is the second white setting. What you got here is a slider control for brightness. Look at that. I had it on dim right there. See that? You slide your finger for the bright and dim setting. Just slide your finger. There's dim, there's bright. There's a slider rail. And this thing is bright. Really bright. Let's go back to the, see that? It is just blazing white in here. In my tiny house on wheels study. And there's another setting. Super bright white light. I mean, this is a super white light. There's almost orangey colored. I'll go back to the setting I like. And then we'll slide it down to the dim, which is all I need. And that's a nice, comfortable office light right there. So that's your evening light settings. And then you got your, depending on how bright you want it in your office. Really cool. I am liking this. So I'll be using this in the next few days and weeks here in the tiny house on wheels, and let you guys know what I think. I'll give you a full review later. Hey everybody, I've been using the BYB light for a while now in the tiny house office, and I have to say I really love it. I have shown you how you can get the various color modes. I have found the color that I like. You have that's on a touch up here, just touching this blue dot gives you the color modes. And you have the on-off switch, soft on and off. Then you have a dimmer here, which you can slide for dimming it. There are 6 light levels for your brightness up in there. It's that slider. Can you see the slider? There you go. And this is a really impressive light. It is made of heavy-duty, rugged aircraft aluminum. It has withstood the attacks of my cats jumping up and down on the tiny house desk, office desk up here in my loft, and bouncing around, and the desk bouncing around and slamming around, and it's withstood everything, and it hasn't budged. The arm has not budged a bit. It comes with the, sorry about my own camera, it comes with the adjusting tools, which I may or may not have showed you when I started this video, but it is tight. It is rock solid and tight. Once you set it where you want it, it does not fail. Now, the desk has a very tiny lip. There's not much space here at all for that to clamp onto. On the back side, I'm not going to walk around and show you, but it's been hanging on this tiny little lip all this time on the back of my desk over here, and it has not failed or come loose, which is surprising because I've had many clamp-on desk clamps that have failed miserably in such a tiny little space. So I'm quite impressed with that. It also has something that I didn't realize before, and I'm not really clear about it, I'll be honest. It has a pro eye protection technology built in, which says side emitting technique prevents light flicker and harmful glare. More pleasant, less fatigue. So very good. I do notice it is a very stable, very clean light. It is very good for my workspace and my desk. And what more can I say? This is a really amazing light. I love the fact that it is dimmable, that it has the various light settings, the color settings, and the touch sensitive. And also, there is the, because I'm off the grid when I'm not using it, there's the hard off. There's an actual switch, hard off. And then turn it back on. So, I really like that. It's for when I'm not going to be using the light. The hard off is very good for off-grid living. Again, I haven't tried it yet because I want to check with the manufacturer before I start playing around, but it is 12 volts. I want to see if I need a special driver for that because it does have a wall plug. with a 12 volt output, but I don't want to blow it up, so I am going to definitely check with them. But that is a very convenient thing for off-grid living as well. So very nice. Check out the blog post. The link will be in the video description below for all the details on this light and all the specs. And also check out the video description itself right down below, where I usually write a little bit more about a product than what you get from my just babbling and ranting on camera. So check it out. The company is BYB Light. So BYB Light. And they are on Amazon. I will provide the links also below in the video description and on the blog. So if you want to get a very full detailed review and all the specs, go and check out the blog, and I'll have the link on the video as well. So thanks a lot, guys. Thank you, BYB, for sending this really amazing desk lamp. It is rock solid, sturdy, and has taken a beating here in the tiny house with, like I said, with the cats and everything, and it hasn't budged. So great product. So Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Talk to you all later.